Number 6 on the college algebra placement test is a bit of a mess, but it's going to require us to think the problem through instead of automatically solve it. It reads, listed below are 5 functions, the g functions. They're g of x equals c times x, another one is c over x, another one is x over c, another one is x minus c, and the last one is log base c of x. And it's given the function f. The function f is 2 raised to the x power. And it's asking which of the g functions would give the greatest value for f of g of x. And it's also making the statement that for all c's in the g function greater than 1, and all x's in the g function greater than 1. So it's asking which of these would give the greatest value for f of g of x. If f of x is 2 raised to the x, then the new function, which we'll call h of x would be 2 raised to the g of x power. So it's asking which one of these functions would yield the greatest value for the new function f of g of x, which I've denoted h of x. So let's look at the possible combinations. In particular, for all c greater than 1 and for all x greater than 1. And we do not know whether c is greater than x or x is greater than c. So let's list out what happens in these cases and see which one of these functions must provide the greatest value for the function h. Well, in the first case, if c times x is greater than 1, well, c times x is greater than 1, we know, because c is greater than 1, x is greater than 1, so c times x must be greater than 1. Conversely, though, c divided by x, given the case that x is greater than c, then c over x could potentially be less than 1, which would give you less value than the c times x. So far the c times x is winning. This could potentially give numbers less than this. Again, let's look at the next option, x divided by c. For all c greater than x, this could potentially be less than 1. So this one is, that one's out, that one's out. There are values for x and c that would give less values than the c times x. So let's look at x minus c. We can consider for x greater than c, we even could potentially have function values less than 0. And then for the final, that one is out. So let's look at the final option, log base c of x. For all x less than c, we again could potentially have negative numbers or numbers less than 0. So that one is out. The g function that would give you the greatest value for the combined function, f of g of x, or what we've called h, must be the g function equals c times x.